Hi guys, and welcome to the seventh episode on No.7. You're joined by the regulars, me, Sam and Julian, and we're going to get straight into it and we're going to talk about the Champions League, which took place yesterday, and we're going to talk about Sam's team, United. So Sam, what was your immediate reactions after the game?
Disappointment. Just the story of Man United's season, really. It was a big opportunity there, and we missed it, as pretty much repetitive pattern this season.
What do you think about the whole Rooney situation? Should he play? Moy said after the game that he was injured and couldn't kick a ball, apparently. What do you think about that?
Well, in my opinion, I was tweeting about this earlier. I think if you look at the chances that Wayne Rooney had, and you gave all of those chances to Hernandez, I'm saying he's scoring at least one of those. And on the night, if we had 2 goals, I think it would have gone through. I think because people are going to say and go on about how great Bayern were, but at the end of the day, we had 4 or 5 chances to score. I mean, clear-cut chances to score over the whole 2 legs. And I think we should have gone through on that basis.
What do you think about this? This is my opinion, but I want to see if you agree with it. Is this the first time Moyes has got it tactically right and selection right in that game despite losing? Or do you disagree?
I think he got his... It's difficult for me to say, because if I was going to choose the tactics, I wouldn't have set up how they set up, because they overwork. Look, everyone knows Man United's problem is in midfield, right? So by sitting deep, you're overworking the defensive line, and if the midfielders are so poor at providing cover for the defense, that even increases their workload even more. And I think just after we scored, you could see the defense was getting very, very, very tired. Like they can't keep it up. And then I would say that cost us in the end.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's a tough loss to take because I thought personally you played really well, and after 1-0, just that loss of concentration after your goal that maybe potentially cost you. Because I think if you held on for 1-0 for a few minutes longer, then potentially you could have gone through to the next round.
They're a bit like Barcelona of a few years ago, but not quite. But on that subject of Barcelona, they were also got knocked out. And Julian, you watched that game. What did you think of Barcelona?
I mean, I think both teams had their fair share of possession. I mean, I think Atletico came out playing really well first 15 minutes. They got the goal obviously after like 6 minutes something. And Barcelona, they had their chances. I remember there was a chance named on the left hand side. I think I forgot the right back's name, but he was like skilling him up. He nutmegged him and then he passed it into Messi. He had a defender on him, but he should have equalised. And if that went in, obviously 2-2 on aggregate, 1-1 in the match. Barcelona maybe could have done something more. And second half, Barcelona took the initiative. They had more possession in the first 15 minutes, but Atletico were defensively strong, and Barcelona couldn't do anything.
So my question to you is, Barcelona, as you just mentioned, they still had the possession, they still have the great players, they still have the best player to ever walk this planet, according to a lot of people. Where are they going wrong?
I'm not sure, there's like, obviously that team of 2008-9, it was incredible. And yeah, they still have the same players, but I don't know. Maybe obviously Atletico is getting really stronger, and Real Madrid obviously they've always been title rivals. But Atletico this season especially, you know, really challenged the two big teams in Spain. And if I don't know if can they get back to where they were, I'm not sure. Maybe with a few signings,
Well,
but for
they've got
Messi,
a transfer ban now, haven't they?
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like if somehow they can sort it out and appeal it and it
So,
works.
so just going back to the old Barcelona, do you think they'll get back to that level, or do you think that's dead and buried now?
I don't know. Barcelona is going to be Barcelona. They're always going to be one of the best teams in the world. I don't know if they can reach. It's hard to say, I mean, like Messi, yeah, they have Messi. I think he's the best player in the world, but they can't rely on him every single time. And obviously they don't because they got brilliant players like Xavi and Iniesta. Pedro, I really like. Um, I don't know, man. It's like Valdez is leaving, Puyol is leaving at the end of the season. It's going to be a change. They're getting changes in the club. We'll just have to wait and see, man. I'm not sure if they can reach back to where they were before, but maybe.
I think personally they they're doing all their passing in front of the opposition more this season. And you know what? Looking back on the recent El Clasico, I think they were lucky to win that with the penalties they had. But then there you go. Speaking about another team that gets a lot of penalties, Liverpool. Julian.
Oh yeah, Liverpool City this weekend. What do you think, Samir? What's gonna happen?
It's a big game, man. Definitely potential decides where the title goes. I'm really looking forward to the game personally. I think it'll be a great watch, despite what happens. I think there's a few key battles, such as Yaya Toure and Fernandinho against the Liverpool midfield, and obviously the inevitable Suarez and Sturridge up front against Company and Di Michelis potentially, who's been a bit shaky throughout the whole season. But I think it'll be a great game. Potentially could decide where the title goes. I'm sure Mourinho will probably agree because he's been ruling himself out of the title race for so many weeks now. But definitely it'll be a good watch.
Do you think it's gonna be the title deciding game?
Yeah, potentially. I think Chelsea still have a say in it, definitely. I don't think it's over then. I don't think even if one of the teams lose, they're not totally out of it. They've still got a chance because this, as you know, the Premier League's been very up and down. There's been Chelsea lost to Crystal Palace, for example, and City and Liverpool losing at team places where they shouldn't really be losing. So you never know what can happen. But yeah, it should be definitely a good game.
And I think Aguero is back, right? So he'll be pretty nice.
Yeah, he's back finally. I think they missed him. Zeko, to be fair to him, has been really playing well recently. He's scored a few goals now, back to back. But I think Guerrero will be a big plus because Negredo's gone off the boil a bit. He started so well at the beginning of the season, and he's gone a bit quiet recently. So Guerrero is a big plus, and I think personally Pellegrini should risk it. As in, I don't know how fit he is. As in, if he's fully fit, he can start. But I think if he is, even if he's half fit, just start him, man. It's a crucial game. You need to win that game.
Alright, what's your prediction on that game?
Prediction.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go for 2-2.
What about you, Sam?
1-0 City.
Julian?
I think Liverpool's gonna win. They're at home, right?
Yeah, Liverpool's at home.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win it. 1-0.
Fair enough. All right, I think we should move to another game this weekend to preview, and that is gonna be Chelsea Swansea. Sam, what do you think? It's in Wales, so it's gonna be a bit tense. But Chelsea have slipped up recently, going away from home. Do you think it's another banana skin or ease of 3 points?
Nah, I can't see Swansea getting anything in this game. I've watched them a few times this season, Swansea, and they seem to be playing better away from home than at home. I remember the opening day of the season, they got smashed 4-1 at home, and that's when Laudrup was still there as well. However, though, in the past couple games, they have improved a lot. I think that's because of re-emergence of Michu, where their key players went on form, of course. But I can't see anything other than a Chelsea win.
Fair enough. And we move on to a big game for me and Julian. Arsenal semi-final against Wigan on Saturday. Julian, man, is it gonna go pear-shaped again, or are we gonna get through?
I'm praying with every single bone in my body that Arsenal will win this match. But the thing is, like, Wigan themselves, they're in the playoff places, and they need to think about their league form as well. So, if obviously they're not going to rest players, I don't think. But as for Arsenal, Arsene Wenger, he came out today saying Ozil and Koscielny is going to be out, they're not going to be fit enough. Ramsey's back, that's a plus. I'm just praying that we win, because obviously it's our best chance to win a trophy. And yeah, man, what can I say? I'm praying, man.
What do you think Wenger will do, as in team selection? Will he go as in all-out attacks or play a lot of attacking players, or will he play the Artetas and Flamini? I think Flamini's banned for the game anyway, but do you think he'll go all-out, gun-ho kind of thing? Or do you think he will learn from his mistakes and maybe play the team that's in front of him?
I think it's gonna be the same, man. I think he's gonna play Arteta. I think, even though he hasn't been playing great for a long time, especially in the past few weeks. But Oxlade, Chamberlain, he should start. Ramsey, he should start. Tanti, he's probably gonna start as well. And obviously he's gonna play Giroud, so we'll have to wait and see.
Would you still start Cazorla after what he said?
Yeah. He's one of our best players. You can't just drop him. And what he said was true. So he hasn't done well. Yeah, I mean, like, he said, like, he came out and said that we don't have the winning mentality. That's true. But that's like, he's our best player. He's one of the best players, so he has to play.
You showed RVP the door when he said that last season.
Well, that's RVP, and I'm not Mr. Wenger in it, so I don't know what he's thinking.
So surely Cazorla's got to be shown the door then.
Well, hopefully, it doesn't seem like it, but Wenger should learn his lesson. Like, if players are coming out every season saying we don't have the winning mentality, we need to sign players, then hopefully, that's a kick up his ass and he actually does it.
Yeah, but you spent 42 million quid in the summer. How can you not have good ambitions?
Yeah, fair enough. We spent 42.5 million on Ozil, but it's just one player. We need more. We have apparently we have 160, 180 million in the bank. Use it. If it's there, use it. We need to sign a striker and a few more defensive players. Our midfield's really good. If we get a striker, 3 centre backs, right back if Sanya's leaving, then I think we'll be okay.
Fair enough, but it looks like it's going to be a great weekend of football, definitely. A lot of twists and turns, especially with the teams involved. It's not going to be easy. Next episode will either be Sunday evening or be Monday, and we'll keep you updated on Twitter, so please do follow us. All the links will be in the description below, all our Twitters and that. So for now, see you.